Welcome back, my friends. This is Lindsay bringing you more work from home job leads. Today we have one of the longer form videos. We have 9 companies and 9 different job leads in the healthcare field that are hiring right now remote work from home. Unfortunately, these are for my United States folks only. Some are non-phone based and some are phone based. There is something for everyone in here. So if you are looking to get into the work from home healthcare field, this is for you. Real quickly, if you're new here, this channel is all about searching the internet and finding the best work from home jobs available and bringing them to you on a daily basis. I also always encourage people to leave in the comments anything specific that you are looking for, because I'm always reading the comments and keeping that in mind when I am searching for job leads to share. So let's just dive on in. Our first job lead is from the company Health First, and they're hiring a medical records coordinator to work remote. It says it's available in 26 locations, and if you click on that, it will show you all of the different states that they hire from. And of course, as always, all of these job leads will be linked down in the description box of YouTube right below this video, so you can go straight to any that you are interested in and apply. But they are looking for a medical record coordinator to be responsible for performing quality checks on automated reports, receive scans, and guarantee electronic filing for assigned products and the corresponding members. This is 100% remote. Someone needs to perform quality checks to maintain the integrity of events and criteria for reporting purposes, someone to process member electronic documents, proof of data inaccuracies, or any missing information, someone to respond and coordinate field assignments for interpreters by checking availability and assigning staff as needed. They do require a high school diploma or GED, but no college degree is required. They're specifically looking for someone who has the ability to prioritize and follow through on assigned tasks, someone who can navigate the internet, someone who can work with multiple electronic documentation systems at once, someone who can troubleshoot basic tech problems, and someone who has great Microsoft Excel skills, edit, searching, sorting, and formatting. They do prefer someone who has knowledge of Medicare, Medicaid, managed care, or medical terminology. Now, a lot of the healthcare positions, including this one, does not list the rate of pay, because when you're hiring across the entire nation, the rate of pay is dependent on the experience you bring to the table and the location and state you live in. So there are different laws for different salary requirements across the board, and so you will have to discuss specific pay at the time of the interview. One thing I do want to note about the healthcare field, most of these will probably require you to be vaccinated for COVID to be eligible to work for them, even though the position is working from home. And the most likely reason for that is healthcare companies are supposed to put off that image of telling people they need to get vaccinated and telling people in a worldwide health crisis that that's the right thing to do. And so they try to lead by example, and it would kind of look bad on healthcare companies to be pushing this out into the world, but then not requiring their own employees to do it. So that is just why a lot of places do require that in the healthcare field, even though you're working from home. I understand not everyone wants to get the vaccination, so that is something you need to consider. There are still a few healthcare companies out there that are not requiring it for their work from home positions. You just have to dig deep to find those. Moving right along, United Healthcare and Optum is a part of United Healthcare. They are hiring a billing representative specifically for cash posting and data entry, and this is remote, and it does say anywhere within the United States, so they don't have any state hiring restrictions. It does say it's full-time, 40 hours, Monday through Friday, but they require that you have the flexibility to work any 8-hour shift scheduled during their business hours of 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So no matter what state you're in, you'll need to convert your time zone to the Eastern time zone and make sure that those hours will work for you. Now, as a billing representative, they are looking for someone who can demonstrate basic math skills using keyboard and calculators, because you'll utilize various methods to reconcile accounts receivable for the purpose of collecting and posting revenue for the organization. And so you'll have to also problem problem solve if any issues arise from insurance. So basically what cash posting in the insurance world is when an insurance company sends a check or decides not to pay a claim. Both can be possible. They send an explanation of benefits with that check and payment, or with the non-payment of the claim. And so you have to post into the computer system the payment and any contractual adjustments that need to be made, and then you have to move any balance that is billed to the patient for co-insurance or anything in the system onto the patient, so the system sends them out and mails them out a bill. And if the insurance company does not pay, you still have to post that and post a reason in the system why the insurance company said they did not pay. In most healthcare systems, that gets routed to another team to call the insurance company and follow up and fight the insurance company to make them overturn that decision and actually send payment for that claim. So you'll be getting all the EOBs from the insurance company and making sure all that is posted into United Healthcare's computer system. So they're looking for someone who can multitask and work independently, someone who can adapt to change quickly, and someone who can be team focused. Now, other than analyzing and applying the payments and denials like we just discussed, they're also looking for someone to complete and track refunds adjustments to customer accounts, which includes any recoupment requests. So that is when the insurance company has paid and then they come back and tell you they want their money back, that they paid in error. So you'll be working with the insurance companies. This is completely non-phone, as most of that is done online. They do require a high school diploma or GED and the ability to use a computer, including Microsoft Outlook, Excel, and your video conferencing for meetings such as Zoom or WebEx. Now, United Healthcare does follow the Colorado and Nevada laws and publishes a pay range for those states. So it does look like this position pays anywhere from $16 an hour all the way up to $29 an hour, depending on experience. If you want to be in the dental part of healthcare, Highmark Health is hiring an enrollment and billing representative specifically to work with the United Concordia dental plans. They are looking for someone to be responsible for enrollment and billing activities for the membership, enrollment, and billing department. So you'll be performing membership and billing activities for clients and their members. So this is a call center environment is what they say. So this is phone-based. You'll have to communicate effectively and internally with contacts to resolve any discrepancies in membership and billing information. You'll process and maintain the membership data in the system. You'll perform various billing, accounts receivable, and reconciliation activities. You'll create and distribute membership and billing materials, and you'll conduct research to make sure that all billing issues are resolved. Now, this does require a high school diploma or GED. No college degree is required. However, they do want 3 years of related experience and someone who can also use the Microsoft Office applications, which are Word, Excel, OneNote, PowerPoint, all the things. They have a contract with the Department of Defense, and because of this, you have to be able to pass a background check. And again, they do not publish their rate of pay. Moving right along, Navient is hiring a Medicare insurance specialist follow-up to work remotely from home. This is another billing insurance follow-up, so you'll be responsible for reviewing and resolution of outstanding insurance balances on hospital or physician-patient accounts. You'll need to have the required flexibility of learning and comprehending complex hospital systems and analytical skills. So you'll have to research and route accounts depending on the appropriate client workflows. You'll have to understand Medicaid and Medicare billing policies, CMS guidelines. They do hold you to productivity standards and quality of work standards. Now, for this billing job, they require a high school diploma but no GED, 5 years of accounts receivable billing experience, excellent oral and written communication skills, and basic computer skills. Next up, Zealous is a healthcare payment company, and they are looking specifically for a claims negotiator. So this means you'll contact medical providers and negotiate the greatest discount or savings on out-of-network claims that are submitted to Zealous. You'll contract with medical providers by utilizing the out-of-network claim on hand. You'll cold call providers and individual physicians' billing companies in order to generate contract opportunities. You'll work along other departments, including the Claims Integrity Division. They are looking for someone who can work independently and require minimal daily supervision, someone who demonstrates competency in relevant job responsibilities, someone who can multitask, meet deadlines under pressure, someone who has proficiency in navigating claims and provider systems, and someone who can develop and understand related technical aspects, including claims negotiation. So this does require someone who is a problem solver and who can work well with others. So they will require you to have 3 years experience in claims processing and great verbal communication skills. Now again, they did not provide the salary for this position. We will try to keep the rest of these as short as possible. HCA Healthcare is hiring a virtual insurance claims specialist. This is again another claims billing specialist position. So you'll be working with insurance companies and figuring out why they didn't pay and following up on statuses of accounts and documenting all the work that you performed. So from time to time, you may need to place outbound calls to insurance companies and doctors' offices. You'll process related correspondence from the insurance companies and perform any follow-up duties that are necessary. You'll reconcile balances and payments, and you'll escalate issues above to your team lead. Now, HCA Healthcare is a great place to get your foot in the door as they don't require as much experience as other places do. They are looking for someone who has knowledge of medical terminology, someone who can read EOBs, and someone who can understand copays, coinsurance. However, if you have insurance, you probably already know the basis of that. They only require 1 to 2 years of experience in medical billing or follow-up, and they also require a high school diploma or GED. Mayo Clinic is looking for a patient appointment service specialist. Again, this is remote. So the patient appointment specialist is responsible for creating and scheduling appointments with the electronic medical records for multi-special medical practice. So you'll be scheduling at appointments. They are looking for someone with a high school diploma, GED, a minimum of 2 years of customer service experience. They will take an associate's degree if you have one over the experience. So this is one, if you happen to have an associate's degree, you can get in the door without the experience. They do want someone who can understand medical terminology. Now, this one does say that their minimum pay rate is $19.65 an hour, so you will not be offered less than that. Depending upon your experience, it is possible you could be offered more than that. And then the shifts range between 7 o'clock a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Next up, Hanger Incorporated is hiring a priority claims specialist. This is another claims billing job, but they specifically do orthopedics and prosthetics billing. And so they are looking for someone to retrieve and properly identify any document received within their revenue cycle system, update tracking and billing systems accordingly, perform internal and external data files, medical chart reviews, complete review and research any deficiencies, and address them properly. They are looking for someone who's a high school diploma, but no college degree is required, and it does require 1 year of related experience. Someone who has good attention to detail, good communication, is a self-starter, and is reliable to meet deadlines. Again, they want you to have Microsoft Office experience, and someone who can foster open collaboration and be a team player. Now, of course, they do not list what their pay is, but they do say that you get competitive pay and benefit package, including health, dental, and vision insurance. And last but not least, this position right here is for my people who live in the state of Utah only. So that's why I saved it till the end. Amazon has a pharmacy and they are hiring a virtual customer care advisor for their pharmacy. Of course, you have to live in the state of Utah, but this position is from 30 to 39 hours a week and it is $16 an hour. So they're looking for someone to virtually assist their customers and other advisors over the phone, email, and on the web with billing, insurance verification, product, and service questions. You'll manage both inbound and outbound calls, and you'll take a hands-on approach to resolving every issue, owning it from start to finish, and working with pharmacy staff. So they do require a high school diploma or equivalent, only 6 months of professional experience working with computers or web-based tools. So you don't even have to have any healthcare experience for this one. You will have to have a hardwired broadband internet connection because Wi-Fi will not work with their systems. 2 videos will be popping up on your screen. One I picked for you and the other YouTube picked for you that you might enjoy next. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss another work from home or money making video from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.